Hey guys, Technomentary here today. I'm really excited for you guys because I'm doing an updated video on buying cheap iPhone 7s from eBay mid 2020 and wanted to give you guys an update on how much the iPhones are going for. So right now you can get iPhone 7 for around $120-$30 on eBay, which is great because these phones are still great mid 2020 and it still is an awesome phone if you guys are looking for affordable phone at a discounted price, but also has a lots of positive great features. Check out the link in the description below that links you guys to the discounted phones on eBay if you guys are looking to buy it. So I want to before we get started, I wanted to mention that we're doing a giveaway for iPhone 7. Simply to enter the giveaway, like and subscribe to our channel, and also share this video on one of your social media like Facebook, Twitter, and then comment below wherever you shared it. So let's get ahead and start it. So a couple of tips I wanted to share with you guys before you guys go ahead and buy it on eBay is that whenever you're buying from any seller, make sure the seller has lots of positive feedback and has been selling for a long time. You can simply do that by clicking on the seller's name. It'll show you when the seller joined eBay and how long he has been selling. Next thing you want to check for is that the seller is offering at least a 30-day return policy on the listing. So on the listing, you'll see there's a section that says return. It'll list how many days you have that you can return the phone if you don't like it. Next thing you want to check out is the conditions. So the only conditions that I buy is if it's used, seller refurbished, manufacturer refurbished, pre-owned, or new or open box. I don't buy anything that's for parts are not working because I don't want to go through the hassle of fixing it. Next thing you want to check out is that listing has lots of units sold. So that will simply be, it'll show up how many of that listing item has been sold. Finally, you want to check out is the listing itself. Make sure the listing is for your carrier, or if it's an unlocked phone you can use it on every carrier. So make sure it's compatible with your carrier. You can also contact the seller if you have specific questions. Right now I went ahead and opened up the content of the box. As you see, a few charger popped up here. So I ordered two iPhone 7, the silver color one. They included two chargers. So the listing will let you know if they include the charger. Some listing don't include the charger, so you want to read the listing carefully to find that out. So as you can see here, I have the silver edition iPhone 7 here. We're going to go ahead and power this one on. While we're powering it on, we're just going to simply look at the condition. As you can see, the front screen has no cracks or any scratches. The back screen looks good as well. Little mark over here, but I think it's just a little tiny thing. You can barely notice it. Top part has, if you can see, a little bit of little scruff here that I think, because it's a used phone, you'll notice these little scruffs on the side. Doesn't really affect it. Here as well, a little scruffing. Other than that, it looks good. You're gonna have those because these are used phones, and it's been a couple of years since they've been out in the market. Let's go ahead and look at the another one. So here we have the other one over here. Same thing, came in a shrimp wrap. We're gonna go ahead and power it on, and simply now we're gonna take a look at the screen again. No scratches or cracks. Let's look at the back. Clean as well. Little glue I think over here. Just wipe it off. Other than that, looks good. This one, the top is even a little better. There's nothing up there. Let's look at this side. Good as well. Bottom has nothing. So this one's even in better condition than the other one because I ordered two. You're gonna notice slight difference between the cosmetic condition of them, which is fine. So let's go ahead and set it up. We're gonna quickly run through the setup for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter my password here. So enter my password. It will allow me to set it up. So right now it's setting up. Let's do the same thing while I'm at it here with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Select my language, country, and then set up manually. It should ask me for my Wi-Fi, or if you don't have Wi-Fi, your cellular data. So let me go ahead and do that for the next one here. You can see I'm going to hit continue here. Let's set up this one. We'll come back to that one. Set up later. Don't use. I'm just going to select the default thing so I can get to the home screen to show you guys these phones are good. They're not iCloud locked or anything. You want to make sure the phones that you're buying to use aren't iCloud, because you'll notice a lot of listings that are iCloud on eBay, and you don't want to buy those because you don't, unless you know how to fix that, don't buy those phones simply. We're gonna just select everything right now to default. I'm not gonna activate any of the all of these settings you can set up later in the setting. That's why I'm skimming right through them. And as you can see right now, I am on the home screen on this phone. So this phone checked out good. If I go into setting, there's no iCloud anything. Looks really well. Let's check out, some of the other things such as camera. As you can see, the camera works fine on this one. Front camera looks good as well, checks out clean. Let's check out the button. Looks good. This button looks good. The silent button looks good, power button looks good, and then the home button is good. So all of these phones that you're going to notice on eBay are going to be guaranteeing you full functionality. I wouldn't buy anything that doesn't have that saying that it's fully functional, because the seller of these phones already does all the testing that they need to do. So you're not going to have any issues with the mic, camera, any of the buttons, anything of that nature, because the sellers that you buy from, if you're buying a seller that sells a lot, they do their testing before they actually sell on eBay, because they want positive feedback from selling, and they want to sell a lot because there are companies out there that are selling these phones. So let's go ahead and set this one up right now. We're going to put the password. So here, this is the second one. I entered my Wi-Fi password. Now we're going to go and tap, same thing, just not set anything up. I'm just going to select so that I can get to the home screen to show you guys the condition of this one. We're going to set up as new. Of course, if you're setting it up, you're going to want to enter all of your information and take your time doing this. But for the purpose of this review video, I just want to quickly go through all of this so that you guys don't have to wait too long to see the condition of this phone, to make sure everything works. So let's keep on doing. So this is running a different iOS, hence why the setup is a little different. But of course you can upgrade to the latest iOS once you get this phone. As you can see, this one, same thing. We're going to check out the camera. Looks good. The back camera, front camera looks good as well. Let's check out the buttons here. Volume button works, silent button works fine, and then power button works good, home button works good. So everything here checks out as well. So most phones you'll notice on eBay are fully functional, so you don't have to worry about any of that. As you can see, this one has a 93% battery health, which is good because Apple recommends anything below 80% to replace it. So for used phones, you'll notice most of them on eBay are going to have at least 80 and above, because that's what Apple deems to be a good battery. After that, you'll want to replace it, which most sellers will already make sure that this phone battery is at least 80%. So hopefully this video is helpful. If you guys are looking to buy iPhone 7, check out the link down below in the description that I have included. And also, if you're looking to enter the contest, simply like this video, subscribe to our channel so you can hear about the announcement when we actually do the giveaway. Share this video on your Facebook, Twitter, or any social media you have, and then comment below once you are done. Hopefully this video was helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.